Scheifele has to be in the Team Canada conversation.
Absolutely.
What are we thinking here, folks? Scheifele on Team Canada?
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Mark Scheifele in here.
Yeah.
Playing to the crowd.
Yeah, it's just
the mayor of Winnipeg.
Yeah, exactly.
The O-Dog. Yeah, well, listen, it'll be a difficult explanation if he doesn't. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, if Scheifele doesn't make the team, I don't know who's got to make that call, whether it's Armstrong or Jim Nill or whatever, but that's a tough call to make. Because you can call, like, let's say it's Connor Bedard. He's 20. You can call him and say, you've got 4 more Olympic Games.
I don't think they care about that. If you're talking about an athlete, a competitor, they'll be like, I deserve to be on it right now.
Possibly. I'm just saying I think it's easy. I'm saying it's easy to make that call. Let's say I'm Doug Armstrong playing role play.
Right.
I'll call Bedard. I'll call him and say, listen, I'll explain it to you. I know you're heartbroken. I'm not saying you don't think you deserve to be on it. This is it for Scheifele.
Right.
He's not going to be there in 2030.
Right.
Like, this is it for certain. Like, there's certain guys who, you got to call Drew Doughty if he doesn't make the team. Although he's done it before and he's won his Olympic golds. But, like, if you talk to guys who are late 20s or into their early 30s, this is your one chance.
Yeah.
A guy who's 20, Macklin Celebrini, who's 19, those guys are they're gonna do it for the next.
Yeah, they're
3
the
or 4
new
Olympic
faces.
Games.
They're the new faces of the NHL. But I look at it with Scheifele is it's about being a complete player. You already know pretty much if McDavid and McKinnon are your 1 and 2 centermen, regardless, unless you push one to the wing. Now you're looking at your 3rd and 4th line center. Like, Scheifele, to me, brings so much more to the table than some. Like, Celebrini's had a great start, obviously doing very well with the points and all that, but Scheifele's he's a man. Like, he's more physically developed, all of that type of stuff, and he knows how to play in all these situations. That's why I would fight for him and say he needs to be there ahead of a guy like Celebrini or Bedard.
Where does Zach Hyman come into play?
I don't
see how he can be on the team.
A lot of people have him penciled right in there.
Craig and MJ had him on.
But
Craig and MJ did their mock team this week, or what they projected.
Playing his first game either possibly tonight, most likely Saturday.
I think it's Saturday. I thought I saw the roster, but the point being is he's got to hit the ground running. It would be 6 months of real time that he hasn't played a game. Now, he's a good player. He knows how to play with great players as well. But he would be a guy that I think that they have to monitor how he plays.
Well, like, you look at this, again, we're watching on TV, this is Craig and MJ's consensus roster. You'll notice that our boy Seth Jarvis, who's from Winnipeg, isn't on that team. Like, I'm taking Seth Jarvis over Zach Hyman all day right now.
Yeah.
Like, all day, because Hyman hasn't played. It's not that I don't love Zach Hyman, but I know, like, Seth Jarvis is young, hungry, and playing. And ready to play.
Very
he was
skilled.
at the Four Nations, and Hyman wasn't at the Four Nations.
Well, one of the things might be, and ultimately it was Mitch Marner who went on the line with Connor McDavid to win the goal in overtime. But maybe they got tired of juggling the lines with Connor McDavid to try to get him going, and they know that works.
Sure.
But the other side of it is this guy has not played.
Well,
so how the hell do you know what he looks like?
It's a big gamble.
It is.
It is a gamble, and I think this is why, you can choose extra players. If Hyman doesn't hit the ground running and doesn't settle in and they end up choosing him, he might be a guy that is out of the lineup, and they go play somebody else there. You've got extra forwards that are going to push into that role. I mean, Celebrini, Bedard, they have to be in the conversation with how great. Scheifele has to be in the conversation.
Absolutely, he is.
Because of what, how great he has been consistently over the years. He's not surprising you. I think the biggest thing, we're looking at Bedard, his maturity process, we're seeing a progression. We already know what Mark Scheifele is. You've got years of sample size. That's the thing. They know what Zach Hyman is capable of. He just has to get to that level. Can he get to that level in the next 2 months? That's the biggest challenge.
That'll be the question, for sure.